Yep.
Our minimum wage is like
Who or what was your literacy sponsor?
our minimum wage is
I'll say my mom.
so I'm being paid
She was always like really big into
And so in
reading books,
Virginia,
and she would buy, like we have a bunch of
Arizona,
bookshelves back at my house that have like different fantasy books and just things that are fun to read, like Harry Potter and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And I think I would always just see her reading a lot. Like she just reads tons of books. And so I never thought like reading like wasn't cool or anything. I was like, my mom reads, so I'll read.
Yeah.
It seems like a good way to pass the time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and then what did you gain from the sponsorship?
I guess just like a love for reading in general. I remember, I was in like elementary school reading through Harry Potter, and it felt like an accomplishment. Like, I guess at first it was like a sense of accomplishment because like I did something with my life and like, I finished a task, reading a book. But then, just keep on reading and learning about more things. I guess reading, even just reading for fun, you learn a lot of things just kind of as a product of whatever they're writing about.
Yeah. Did you misappropriate the literacy in any way?
I don't know. I've read all kinds of things that were not in my library at home, so I don't know. I don't think I've used it in a way that my mom wouldn't want necessarily. I've read curse words. Oh, oof. My mom wouldn't. Maybe she wouldn't.
Shame on you.
She wouldn't appreciate it. But hey, you run into it, right? I don't know. I've just used that love of reading, and I still, just the other day went and bought some books and have been reading them, ones that she's never read or heard about. But I guess more as a transfer, I just keep reading things that she hasn't read, I guess.
Okay. What materials or technologies and so forth were involved?
For me, mostly just books, like just hard copies.
That makes sense. I feel like they're easier to read out of.
Yeah, it's really easy, and you look cool doing it. When you're a kid, you think it's like, oh, I got a book. I look pretty smart.
Yeah.
My mom ended up getting like an iPad for reading, and she would just read. So I would always see her reading from that. So she had a lot more books than we had at home. But I don't know. Just books really. I would just bring them around and bring them to all kinds of places and read them. Sometimes I'll use when I was a kid, I would use my little iPod Touch as a little reading light if I was in the car, in the back seat.
I get that. Okay, and then